Hi, my name's Walter Montero. I'm a real estate and mortgage agent here in Cambridge, Ontario, and I've had the privilege of serving our community since 1987. Over the years, I've met some great people here in our community in many different businesses and walks of life. Some, of course, are well known, and others are some of the best kept secrets in town. So the purpose of this podcast is to share and introduce them to you. Welcome to the I Love Cambridge podcast. I've got Corina Dunn and Distel from Penny and Pound Theatre.
That's correct.
Great. So tell us a little bit about Penny and Pound Theatre. What's this all about?
Okay, go ahead. We're a youth theater company. We started 5 years ago.
Okay.
And our target age range is 14 to 24. So we're kind of covering that gap between kids' drama classes and moving into an adult theater setting, whether that's amateur or professional. A lot of our kids are going on to either a career in professional theater or they're moving on to secondary school for theater.
I see. Okay. So how are you handling the current crisis, the COVID situation?
We've done a lot of Zoom rehearsals. Before all of this hit, we had just cast our next production, which was to be Sweeney Todd. It was supposed to go up at the beginning of July. So we just,
this weekend.
This weekend. Oh no, I'm just depressed. So we were doing Zoom meetings for that, which is really tricky for Sondheim. But then when it became clear that we weren't going to be allowed to sing anytime soon, we kind of had to go to plan B with that. So now we're in Zoom rehearsals for hopefully our fall production, which is going to be Little Women.
Okay, perfect. So where is the physical location of the theater then?
We actually rent our venue from Cambridge Community Players. So they have the Cambridge Arts Theatre and we perform out of there.
Yep. Okay, perfect. So tell me about Little Women. Tell me about the production and what that's about.
Well, it was a happy circumstance because we announced our season back in February, and that show happened to be on it. But when all of this hit, we were kind of happy because it's got built-in physical distancing with all of the shirts. So there you go. There'll be physical distancing, and we didn't have to tweak the script at all. We've adapted the book into a play. There's original music in it that kind of covers the scenes and such. So it's going to be a very, very pretty production. It's a lot smaller cast than Sweeney Todd would have been. So again, it'll be a lot easier to adhere to whatever rules are in place when we finally can go up. So yeah, it's a classic. When we announced it, everybody was really, really excited about it. It kind of boasted well for us because the movie was just released, I believe, the end of last year. So people are still excited about that story. So we're kind of riding that wave, I think, nicely.
And we haven't lost Sweeney Todd. We're just pushing it for now to February.
Okay. Yes.
Hopefully we'll be able to get together and do singing and dancing before then.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to mount that in February when we were originally going to be doing Little Women.
Right.
Great. Okay. And how big are the casts normally? Like how many people are?
For a straight show, I would say typically we're between 8 and 12, 10 and 12.
Okay.
For a musical, we're probably closer to 25, 35 people.
Wow. Okay. And now and plus the people behind the scenes, I would imagine.
That's right.
Right. Very good. Very good. And so how long has Penny and Pound been in business? I think you've mentioned
5 years.
Oh,
This
5
is
years.
the end of our 5th season.
Yeah.
Very good. So what are your backgrounds? How did you guys get involved in this?
I have a degree in drama from the University of Guelph. So this has long been my passion. And we actually met doing a show together. And and then we became fast friends and decided that since we had kids who were coming up into the age where they needed a chance to perform, and we didn't see a lot of chances for young kids.
Yeah.
So we decided to create them.
Yeah.
When we decided to start this company, I was an instructor actually for the Cambridge Community Players. I taught their children's and youth programs for them.
Okay.
And it was astounding to me the talent that these kids had. And we really sat down and looked at the opportunities for them, and there weren't a whole lot for that age range, but even the opportunities that were there were not the challenge that we wanted to give these kids. We wanted to be able to do hard shows with them. We've
Right.
done, you know, Of Mice and Men with them. We've done The Crucible with them. We've
Les
done,
Miserables.
yeah, Hunchback of
Wow.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
So we've done big, hard shows. And
Yeah.
from that, a lot of our kids have gone on to either higher education in performing arts, or
Yeah.
they've gone on to try to pursue a career in the arts. So we're pretty proud of that.
That's awesome. Very good. So what's the typical time commitment of your cast, like of these kids? Like how much time do they have to contribute to it? How do they fit it in with school, before, after?
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes that's a challenge for them because most of them are in the age range of high school and college.
Yeah.
So we do have to take that into account when we're choosing our performance dates so that we're not performing over midterms and stuff like that. But we do rehearse 3 times a week.
Okay.
So it is a commitment, but it's a short-term commitment. It's only 2 or 3 months that they're committing to.
Okay. I get it. All right. Very good. And in terms of opening up again, you're anticipating the fall. Is that what you said?
We're hoping for it.
Fingers crossed.
We're hoping, we're targeting November for Little Women. We're
Okay.
hoping that by then restrictions will be eased up. Now, we still are going to take precautions with audience members. We're going to have social distancing in the audience and, you know, hand sanitizer and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We likely won't be able to do a long intermission. I would think that that's probably going to be put aside for this time. But there will be precautions. We're going to have people tell us whether or not they've been out of the country. When they order their tickets, they're going to have to tick boxes to let us know exactly what their circumstance is. And hopefully by then we'll be on the upside of
On the mend.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been something, man, I tell you.
Yeah, it's nothing like I've ever seen, that's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. Well, very good. Well, that's great. Now, are you both Cambridge people?
Yes. Well, she kind of is.
I live outside of Cambridge a little
Okay.
bit,
Very good.
but
Very
I
good.
spend a lot of time here.
Good. Well, yeah, I my kids were involved in theater earlier in their lives, and they participated through the Center of the Arts, and
Yeah, perfect.
yeah, it was very enjoyable for them. One of them carried on and stayed sort of in the video production end of things. And,
Oh,
Oh,
good.
nice.
yeah, very
Nice.
good. But
I teach for the center. I teach for the center now.
oh, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I found that it was just a real great way to sort of get them to come out of their shell, so to speak,
Mhm.
and they can almost create this alter ego and let that sort of express themselves, which I found.
Absolutely.
Theater is great for teaching kids a wide variety of skills that they'll use in their life, not just for performing. It's good for empathy and language and communication skills. There's a lot that a kid can learn.
For sure helps with school.
Yeah.
You know, when they have an oral presentation to make,
Mhm.
if you've got a theater background, you're good to go.
Job
Mem-
interviews.
Yep, memorization
Yeah.
skills, you know, there it goes on and on. And actually, if you go to our website, we do have a little promo video entitled Theater Inspires, and all of the things that theater brings to real life. So, you know, I think it's important for adults too. I think every adult in a business situation should take a couple of, you know, theater courses just to learn the different skills that it does bring.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't disagree. I've got a book somewhere around here that it was by Stella Adler, The Art of Acting, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, being in a sales business, it's obviously very beneficial. So
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, very good. Now, you mentioned a website. What's the address of the website?
www.pennyandpoundtheater.com.
.com, and it's and the letter the word.
It's spelled out, yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Anything else that you want to address, or any question that I didn't ask you that I should have?
No, I
think
don't.
that's
I
all.
don't think so. I mean, we could hit on our sanity at the moment, but I don't think we want to go there.
Yeah, no, I get it for sure. Well, yeah, let's all try and keep it together.
Yeah, for sure, we're trying hard.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. We'll definitely get your word out to our audience. And
That's
Thank you
fantastic.
very much.
perfect. And if somebody wants to get involved with the theater, they can reach out through the website, or is there an email?
Yes, yeah,
as
we
well?
post all of our auditions on there.
Good.
Any information like that is on our website. So that's the easiest place to get it.
Awesome. Very good. Well, Corina and Lori, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Okay.
Stay
No
safe.
problem.